That's a total lie. I have never suspended anything because I don't really know how to read any French. Everything is automatic. Everything is well installed. I don't really need to suffer from anything. Let me actually show you. Then can I actually take a break because I'm actually really having a great difficulty in breathing. I really can't breathe because I know if I ever actually really try to go hard, then I have a chance of burping out loud. This would be recorded. That's really the reason I'm actually trying to suppress my breathing. That's really the thingy. I'm not lying because I had no anticipation for recording this. That's really the reason I ate a huge meal. I'm not lying. My mother can actually give a testimony. I actually read it with no limit and no control because I never thought that I really need to record this by speaking out really fast. I had no expectation for that. So can you actually see how quickly I can actually read it? This is really automatic. I never actually visited anything. You know, if you ever go to French info, there are always new information updated just 20 seconds ago. How would I ever actually see this? This is my first time. Let me actually immediately go to French info. Let's try to have a new information. It's really immediate. No. New information. New. Latest information. The latest information. Bonjour, Elodie. This map is always, easy for consultation because, it's always checkable in French info. Take a glance at it. 6 minutes ago. I never saw it. You can actually respond. This is a program. Hello. Where can I actually find the daily map of the red and green departments in the zone, which are not actually part of the media coverage? Can I actually check upon it? Bonjour, Kara. It is going to be must to actually tolerate the situation a bit in Paris, the target, especially the blank. No, I'm not lying. This, tennis terrains and courts are still closed up until the June 2nd at least. There's, swimming pools and the gyms and the stadiums and the skate courses and skate links and parks. I don't really need to. Bonjour, this beautiful sunshiny day. Before, the actual connection of the latest news to be updated, there will be certain space. At least, you may actually go ahead and enjoy the news to opening up the terrains, which would actually, seriously affect your information about the open of tennis courts, especially outside of Paris, and more of elaborated and precise information about the specific management measures concerning the sport reason. Thank you, and have a great day. Good afternoon, Easyman. Have a great day. Yesterday, Italy has announced its next reopening of the borders, especially to European tourists. This type of strict quarantine, partially or even non-existent. Take a glance at how the countries in Europe organize the reopening of their fronts despite the epidemic risk. It's really easy. I don't need to think about it. It's a really beautiful weather and a beautiful sea to plunge in. That truly attracts us to dive into it. I don't really need to. Beautiful, weather. Along the mountainsides nearby the NXT. NXT is really the city. NXT. I don't really need to think. I'm not actually looking into, the same thing. But can I breathe? I really can. I really actually have a very, very enlarged meal. I'm not lying. At least, this is the yellow cross of the life this morning. I don't really need to. Bonjour, since, from Oslo. The sun is already very high. I don't really need to. Sun is very high. The photo has been already taken around 8 in the morning. Here, everyone celebrates the day of the Constitution. It's really easy. I don't really need to. On France Info, one actually takes a great information about the opening of the air by the procuration. Thanks to your postal maps of the desegregation, one can actually take a glance at what part of the countries are opened up for breathing and change of scenery by actually, introducing more of a tourist. Thank you. Close to approximately for 2 months, the real estate agencies have been opened up this 11th May. And the visits have been a new possibility respecting the limitations and restriction management. And real estate agents definitely follow the very closely arranged public health constraints and restrictions. No, I'm not lying. Let me actually write it down. Because, there is someone who's been actually talking really loud outside. No! No, I don't really need to think about anything. I'm really fast constrained. Because I'm worried about not being hurt. There is someone who's been talking outside. That's really the reason. Excuse me, my French reading is not something that I have to look into. You see my head. I'm actually right over here. How quickly I can actually read anything? Let me show you. I don't really need to. It's really easy. Is it going to be possible to return to the ballot? A little bit, within a little bit more than a month. This, 3 mayors, from the great metropolitan region call for this type of resumption of the election to the Constitutional Court for the second round in June. The executive may be obliged to cut out a delivery for the latest information to hand out a verdict this, coming week. After having received such an opinion by the Scientific Council on the possibility to have the scrutiny here from now up until the end of June. I don't really need to. Latest message, for one, the virus actually becomes, somewhat less frightening. On the Instagram, Londoner truly recreates the coronavirus with daily objects. This, fruit or vegetable round that forges the preferential shapes to demonstrate the danger and the coronavirus effects. You can actually see it here. I don't really need to. Hello, elderly. This map is, always very controllable. I really actually have to wait until this, fucking crazy person go.